Do you have any questions before we get started? Do anything like that?
Not particularly, yeah. I'm excited about whatever this is going to be.
It'll be easy enough, and then
Sure.
literally just no hassle. If you need to start your mix over again or do something, we have no other obligations. This is
Cool.
very laid back. We're sitting here with Mark Hendricks in his little comfy abode. This is a very comfortable studio. I love the artwork, the tapestries. You have a really good vibe going on here, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Looks really, really good. We're about to hear a live mix from you as well, which is really exciting because you're one of the few rare people in Denver doing this kind of disco vibe. Maybe could you walk us through how your typical setup looks like?
I run Tractor S4 with a Kai MPD, so just adding the drums pretty much at all times. And then I have a hybrid raised drum set, pretty much hybrid, or pretty much hi-hat, snare, floor tom, 2 toms, and a crash cymbal, some cowbell and some woodblock, and then mainly focused on the drums and the percussion aspect.
Sure. Well, I've seen a few videos where you even break out the bass sometimes.
That was back in the day, yeah. So I stopped that about 1.5 years ago just because I realized it was a little bit too much, a little bit too much trying to go into it, but it's a lot of fun.
What made you bring in live instruments over just doing perhaps a traditional 2-deck, 4-deck mix?
Yeah, so originally I was a drummer. Yeah, so originally I played drums in like a funk rock band. Started back in college and was just big into music, but I was always a big dancer, and I was just getting down to however I could. And once we ended up doing a full U.S. tour, just did 26 cities. I ended up booking it myself, just small little venues. That's how I first came through Denver. So that was a lot of fun, just kind of falling in love. I ended up playing at Quixote's, which is now Black Box.
Right.
Just loved the people, loved the vibe, and just kind of fell in love with this place. And then on that tour, kind of realized the other band members weren't quite as into music as I was, and kind of wanted to take it to the next level. So once we came back from the tour, I kind of started brainstorming. I always had the idea of doing some sort of DJ aspect with live drums and with live instrumentation. So nice to get back into that, and then just went with it. Yeah,
that's super inspirational to a lot of DJs, particularly in the Denver scene. I've noticed that a lot of DJs start DJing. They don't really do the production method. They want to get into the production method, but it takes years to find your sound. It takes years to find a method that works for you. And oftentimes, we have to break this tired, lethargic period where we don't produce anything. Where are you originally from, Mark?
So I'm from Rochester, New York. So upstate New York, like 5 hours west of New York City.
Well, what made you, on the whole tour, what made you stop in Denver and then ultimately stay in Denver?
Just the mountains, the whole beautiful scenery. We were all big in the environment, so we went through a lot of national parks. Went to Rocky Mountain National Park through our way. Right when we were playing here, just fell in love with the people, with just the vibe and everything about it.
You have a very specific vibe with your music. You definitely keep it 70s disco. You bring in influences like Diana Ross. You have a single out on iTunes where it literally quotes having Diana Ross, and you worked with Abby Clark there. And with the addition of doing original work, you also have a handful of remixes. And I saw that you have Rocky right up here.
For sure.
And you probably have guessed that I had listened to the Nuggets 1976 theme remixed by you.
Of course, yeah.
And I want to start at the very beginning of that because I'm kind of curious how you came across that.
Actually, I came across it from Altitude Sports Radio. I used to listen to sports radio every once in a while when I was driving around at work.
Oh yeah.
One time they randomly played this old Nugget song they found in the discography, and I just fell in love with it. I was like, wow, what is going on here? Finishing up the remix, was able to produce it, and then that morning that I released it, hit up Altitude Sports Radio and said, hey, I just made this remix because you guys introduced me to the song, and then they ended up playing the remix on air. Tried to reach out to whoever created the song. It was Buck Ford, and I did a lot of research, and I tried to contact some people and could never find the actual anyone who actually created the song and try to get permission to officially release it.
Like, you are working your way toward getting gigs regularly. It seems like you have this show at your mom's house.
I'm really stoked about that show with Kaleidoscope and this guy Rambo from California, and that should be a really, really fun night.
Is there top 3 or top 4 artists that you would claim as inspiration?
I would say top of the list right now is Grizz. It's hard to beat, honestly, what he's doing right now and how he's doing it and the approach he's bringing to artistry. And most recent album honestly changed my life a little bit and kind of brought me to a different headspace that I kind of need for a while. And one other dude that I've been really, really digging with, and he's kind of changed my sound a little bit, is the Funk District. This disco producer, ended up playing at Neon Baby in Denver. I found him like 4 days before that on Spotify with this random song called Tasty Shakes.
Okay.
And just dove into his material and found him on Facebook and found out 3 days later he's playing at Neon Baby on that Saturday night. Worked a full double that whole day. I was exhausted, but was going no matter what. And ended up just going by myself and having the time of my life and just getting down funky. And so he's really been putting out some really good stuff recently.
We love the vibe that you're bringing, Mark. This is super awesome. Before you get started, any other shout outs that you want to make out to your fans, friends?
Gotta give a big shout out to the Boogie Bunch, all the crew that comes out and supports me. Just you guys know who you are, and I appreciate you. And then my family, I'm a big family man. Got 6 older sisters, 1 older brother, and just love the parents. So I'm very happy in how much support they showed me and how much love.